This is a meal prep box, filled with 1 week's worth of delicious high protein food, all packaged up and quick and easy to cook in a matter of seconds. All the protein, calories, and everything I need just handed to me so conveniently. But what I want to know is just how much easier will it be to put on muscle and size by having it all conveniently given to me just like this? And the question on everyone's mind, is it worth the money? Well, that's what we're going to find out. So over the next 7 days, I'm going to be using these meal preps to hopefully improve my performance in the gym and just help me become a healthier person. But why do I have so much faith that these meal preps are actually going to work? 2 words. Professional bodybuilders. The biggest of the biggest and the leanest of the lean. These guys have to track every single thing going into their bodies, and a quick and easy way to know everything you're eating, yeah, you guessed it, meal prep. Right there on the label is everything you need to know about the meal, so you can very easily hit your calorie goals. Fats, carbs, and proteins included. And if you're consistent with it, it ultimately leads to your desired physique. And although I'm nowhere near the level of these pro bodybuilders you see nowadays, I still want to see if it has any effect on me. And just so we can compare some results before and after the week, here is my physique before the 7 days, and also here is my weight. So without further ado, let's get started with day number 1 of meal prep. Okay, so we started off the day with a weird one, peri-peri chicken with wedges. All I did was slam it in the microwave, waited around for 4 minutes, and then bosh, it was ready to eat. Okay, first meal of the week. I admit peri-peri chicken isn't the greatest thing to have for breakfast, but nevertheless, let's see what it's like. That's really good, to be fair. So I was off to a good start. Although it was a weird breakfast choice, the chicken and wedges were actually so good and I easily finished it. And this meal had like 45 grams of protein in it. What happened next may surprise you. I didn't have a meal prep for my lunch. Instead, I had some tuna pesto pasta with cheese. Now let me explain why I'm not solely living off just these. You see, when it comes to me, I've never really had a problem with getting my meals in. In fact, the biggest problem with me is just cooking the food. But once the food was in front of me, I had no problem eating it all. So for me, it's just not necessary to live solely off these meal preps. However, incorporating it with my current diet seemed like a brilliant choice. And that being said, my second meal prep of day 1 was some duck and noodle dish. Even though I was a bit hesitant at first, I ended up licking the plate clean. But on day 1, I easily hit my protein goal, mainly because the 2 meal prep dishes I had 45 grams of protein in each. So like I say, off to a very good start. Meal prep day 2 for breakfast today. We're having meal prep pancakes. So to make these, it's just like any other meal. Poke a few holes in the top and then chuck it in the microwave. And I have to say, these are actually very, very good. And of course I had to put all this food to good use, so I went for a workout, did a little bit of posing at the end, and then it was time for the next meal. And of course after the workout, I needed a lot of protein, which was good because this naked burrito bowl had 58 grams of protein in it. And then for dinner, it was some chicken and noodles, which again was absolutely delicious. Okay, we're now past the halfway point of this week of meal prep, so let's make some more food. But I have to say, the rest of the week was so easy going. I had meatballs, chicken, pastas, and not having to cook was just so convenient for me. Okay guys, we have finally reached the final meal of this week of meal prep eating. This has been one of the easiest weeks of my life eating food. 0 effort, 0 stress, always having my calories in, always having high protein because each meal comes with a ridiculous amount of chicken. It's just ease of life and I'm gonna miss it. But without further ado, let's finish this last meal of meal prep. So did it work? Well, to be honest, the results will be barely noticeable, as it has only been 1 week since I made this change to my diet. This is what I'm now looking like, and this is my new weight, which has also barely changed. However, the biggest thing to me is the fact that it's so quick and convenient to make these meals, and if there is one thing that you cannot buy, it's time, so you're better off to make it instead. I'm going to end it here. Big shout out to Prep Kitchen for providing all the meals in this video. I have not been paid to give my opinion. I genuinely think the food is actually really good and it's ridiculously high in protein as well. And if you have the budget, I definitely believe it's worth investing in some of these meals. But yeah, all the links will be down in the description. Go check out Prep Kitchen. Go follow my Insta, subscribe. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.